All right, so we're back working on this trailer. These, I guess, are the right studs. Thought they were wrong. I called the company. They said they're right. They said just drive them in with a hammer. And so I got one drove in, got all the other ones started, and they drive hard. So we're gonna spend the next little bit of time pounding on this hub. Hopefully it doesn't crack or anything crazy like that from whatever. But it is what it is. We're just gonna keep going. That's what they told us to do, so they say they're right. And we'll jump onto that one next, get that one done, and have fun. All right, so you can see there's this shoulder right here, and that shoulder is what is holding that up. And we're driving all of that through. That's why it's driving so hard. It's just, I don't know. I'd love to use the press, but I just don't see how I could quite chalk it up in the press once I started pushing studs through. I'd then be sitting on the studs, then I'd be pushing that one in and pushing these ones out, so our press won't work. Love to use it, but it just won't happen. Oh, yeah, anyways. Can this thing just be like done yet? Just like that? Be much nicer if it was, but somebody's got to do the work. Guess it's me today. All right. Let's get these drove in. All right, so counted the swings. On one stud, it's 29. So 29 times 10 is 290 swings per hub. So that's 580. Oh, and they aren't just little taps, I can tell you that. Those things drive in so hard. I got my workout in for the day. Oh, all right. So now that that's done, I'm gonna finish my coffee. Yeah, I'm gonna finish the coffee and then run from this trailer because this sucks. All right. I think the hard job's done. I say that, but it's not. The hard job is we got 20 tires to mount. Yeah, looking forward to that one. Oh, anyways, just keep going. All right, so we're back at it again today, working on this trailer. Yeah, so you can see we have this wheel back off, this hub back off. What happened was, one second. What happened was yesterday afternoon after I got back from lunch, I went to put this one together here, found out that the inner bearing for this one, a 663 bearing, it was wore out both sides. For the rear axle, the bearing was wore out, so then it didn't fit in it right, so then we were worried that we didn't have quite the right bearing to go into the hub. We did some looking, found some bearings here, but they're too big for the axle. They'd be for the front, this third axle here, it'd be for that one. So anyways, we ended up taking this one apart, And to get that one off apart, it's a whole ordeal. But anyways, so we ended up taking it apart, pulling the bearing out of this hub right here for this middle axle, and fits perfect. So that tells me that those bearings, those 663s were wore out. Well, then we ended up getting some from a parts store. They were 663 with some numbers behind it. They were too small, didn't fit. It's really weird that it worked out that way, so I don't know. Anyways, I think we have a track on the right bearings. So maybe today we'll get this put together. They say they have 2 of them on the shelf of the exact bearings, so fingers crossed. All right, so right now we're working on these brackets. This one and this one. You can see I'm cutting it off right here. Doing the same over here. We'll cut it over on this side and on the top. Take them off. We got new ones to bolt or weld back on. You can see they're just a little crusty. Yeah, probably should be done. So this one you can smack with a hammer and move a little bit. So I come to the conclusion that it's time for them to go. Everything else looks pretty good. I mean, got a little surface rust here and there, but we live in Michigan. Drives through the salt. So anyways, yeah, that's what we got going on. We'll just keep ticking away at it. Grandpa, I think, is going to get those parts, so yeah, hopefully he'll have those back pretty soon. But for now, we're gonna grind away until our brackets are off and our other ones are welded back on. So we're gonna get after it. All right, so they're all welded on. Got it all just touched up here. They don't look too perfect. But they don't look too bad either. You know, rusty metal, whatever. Clean that up and just go for it. But yeah, we'll get the brake chambers thrown on this. We'll be all done with this axle. And then we're on to really waiting for parts or putting tires together, and I don't feel like breaking down tires by myself, so I don't know, maybe I'll do some brake chambers and then go check some crops. I don't know, this sounds like a good idea. We're supposed to be, the combine should be in the shop right now. Well, we got a yield monitor put on it, and we got corn that's just about ready. Beans will be ready probably end of next week, I'd say. Maybe the beginning of next or the following, so should be going within 10 days, I'd say. There's still just a few leaves on them, still a little green, but they're drying down pretty quick. So yeah, it'll be go time here really quick on some soybeans. So yeah, anyways, that's what we got going on, but we'll keep moving, see how far we get on this thing. Hopefully the bearings for that back axle are the right ones, and we'll go from there. All right, so I think we have, I don't know where we left off, but we got new hubs now. not these ones, not this one, but those two. Switch the style of studs, so we have different lug nuts, but they're the right hub. I've been working on this. I went over and... All right, so anyways, I got all these tires mounted up. Went over and got those. They were unmounted because we got new rims. And I don't really want to dismount every tire back there, and not all of those are good, so that's why we didn't do that. Put them all on fresh Recon rims. Still got, we're not going to use this one. This is for like a 315. We're running 11Rs. That's a 5-hole. We like to put those on the semis as drive axles. They look better on the trucks. We're gonna try to avoid putting that on a trailer. The rest of these are all 2 holes, perfect trailer rims. Got a couple straight cut. There's a straight cut there. These are the tapered. Straight cut. I don't know what the one down here is. Well, might as well look over here. And that's tapered, so gonna be one straight hole short and one tapered hole short. So we'll probably just, I think I got a couple of the straight holes that are in pretty good shape. We put on the inside so they were a little less ugly. But yeah, so that one I don't have to dismount by the looks of it. It looks like a good tire on there. We aren't gonna worry about this lift axle. You can see that. But yeah, that one we won't take off. I think we've gone through this. Probably save that one. This one's got to come off. All of these basically got to come off because of the rim. I think all of these do too, I believe. Yep, see right through them. So that means that's a good tire. That one doesn't have to be dismounted. That's a good tire. That one doesn't have to be dismounted. Well, that's good. That's 4 of those I don't have to dismount. There's 3 of them. And that one doesn't have to, and that one doesn't have to. Perfect. So I don't have to dismount any of the ones that are going back on a lift or on the inside. So there's 4 good insides that I don't have to waste a nice Recon rim for. And I don't have to dismount. So yeah, that's what I'm excited about. Yeah, basically I'm gonna probably end this video here. We'll have I don't know however many part we're on now. If I break it up and put it all in one. Got lots of footage, so whatever this will be the end of the video. So thanks for watching. See you next time.